The Great Fire of Calgary, a blaze that transformed a city. Step back in time to November 7, 1886, when a devastating fire swept through the heart of Calgary, forever altering the city's destiny. What started as a seemingly small blaze in a wooden warehouse quickly escalated into a catastrophe, consuming much of the downtown area and leaving a deep mark on Calgary's landscape, economy, and future development. This is the story of how one fire spurred a city's transformation and modernization, while highlighting the challenges and resilience of its people. At the time of the fire, Calgary was a burgeoning frontier town of around 1,000 residents, built primarily of wood. While wood was an abundant and cheap resource, it was also highly flammable. The fire started in the Clarence Block, a warehouse near what is now 8th Avenue and Center Street, and quickly spread to neighboring buildings, fueled by strong prairie winds and a lack of firefighting infrastructure. Within hours, the flames consumed numerous homes, businesses, and even the town's first fire hall, leaving much of the town in ashes. The financial losses were devastating. The fire caused an estimated $103,000 in damages, a staggering sum in the 1880s, equivalent to over $3 million today. Many businesses were uninsured, forcing owners to either rebuild from scratch or leave Calgary altogether. For a fledgling town, the fire could have spelled the end, but instead, it became a turning point. In the aftermath, Calgary's leaders took bold steps to ensure such a disaster would never happen again. The fire led directly to the sandstone reforms, a mandate that required future buildings in the downtown area to be constructed from more fire-resistant materials, particularly sandstone. Calgary's abundant local sandstone quarries became essential to the rebuilding effort, earning the city its nickname, the Sandstone City. Iconic structures such as the Calgary City Hall and the Lougheed Building are enduring legacies of this transformation. The fire also prompted the establishment of a more robust fire department. Calgary invested in modern firefighting equipment, including horse-drawn fire wagons and water pumps, and expanded its fire brigade to include paid, full-time firefighters. By the early 20th century, Calgary boasted one of the most advanced firefighting systems in Western Canada, a testament to the lessons learned from the 1886 blaze. However, the fire's effects weren't limited to urban development. Indigenous communities in the surrounding area were indirectly impacted as well. As Calgary expanded and rebuilt, it encroached further on traditional lands of the Blackfoot Confederacy and other First Nations. The rapid urbanization following the fire increased tensions over land use and access to resources. Indigenous peoples, who were already grappling with the consequences of treaties like Treaty 7, faced further displacement as Calgary grew into a regional powerhouse. Culturally, the fire marked a shift in Calgary's identity. The rebuilding effort united residents and showcased the town's resilience and determination. Within a year of the fire, Calgary had not only rebuilt much of its downtown, but it also laid the groundwork for future growth, attracting new settlers and businesses. By the 1890s, Calgary's population had tripled, and its economy was thriving, driven by industries like ranching, agriculture, and trade. Statistically, the fire's long-term impact on Calgary's growth is evident. By 1901, Calgary's population had surged to 4,000, fueled in part by the city's reputation for safety and innovation. The financial boost from new investments and construction projects following the fire spurred economic activity, transforming Calgary from a frontier town into a modern city. This fire also became a symbol of Calgary's adaptability and forward-thinking spirit. The use of sandstone not only made the city safer, but also gave it a distinctive architectural style that remains a point of pride. Today, landmarks like Knox United Church and the Hudson's Bay Company building are testaments to this era of resilience and reinvention. Join us as we explore the story of the Great Fire of Calgary, a moment of destruction that led to rebirth, modernization, and the creation of a legacy that still shapes the city today. Like, share, and subscribe to join us in uncovering more of the hidden histories that shape our world.